Hello everybody, Superior Stacker here today, guys. Today we're going to be talking about El Salvador discovers 3 trillion in gold, and it's underground. But there is a problem though. But before we get to it, guys, please hit that subscribe button. That would really help out the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Well, let's get to it. And that problem is, well, apparently the previous president, Salvador Sanchez Cerron, was put a ban in 2017 in all metal mining. So they were the first in the world to actually pass something like that, which is you can't get any gold, no mining for metals, silver or copper or whatever, none. So with that being said, they really can't get to it. But the current president right now of El Salvador is President Nayib Bukele, and he is definitely considering lifting that ban to get the buried gold, which we're talking about a lot of money here, and apparently a lot of gold. Because if you were to put this in perspective, Salvador's GDP for 2023 was 34.02 billion US dollars. So with this discovery of gold underground for them, that would be immensely a lot of money for that country. I guess it's 8,000% of their GDP. So that would be a huge increase for them, and it would actually facilitate some things for them. But apparently that president has been doing a lot of good things. So we'll see what happens. That would be definitely something very interesting to see, guys, and something to keep an eye out. But this was a report that I just read, and I thought that was very interesting. I'll definitely put it in the link. And so what do you think with this discovery? What do you think will happen to the price of gold? Well, some factors could be maybe it could do a little sudden price drop. But if it's a whole new mine we're talking about, guys, mining takes a lot of time to getting it to actually producing any metal. So, but that president has promised many things like, hey, we could build buildings in record times and make it available quicker than any other nations out there. So we'll have to wait and see. But normally it does take a while to get a mine fully operational and for you to get any metal out. So also the private sector individuals could start selling some of their gold. But lately there has been a lot of gold buying and a lot of safe haven buying for sure around the world. The economies, geopolitical issues all around. People just don't trust their current monopoly money. So they do know has been money for centuries, and to this day is still worth anything. Like I always say, you could go anywhere in the world and you could sell your gold and silver and you could get whatever current currency in that area that you're in. So this to me is universal money. So it's going to be interesting what will happen. But like I've said, safe haven buying is very high right now. And if it continues, that new gold will easily be consumed into the consumption of the world, because we consume a lot of gold all around the world. Industrial, jewelry, gold coins, bars, you name it. There's just so much to it. Like in fact, China, they produce a lot of it, but they don't even produce enough. And I think they're the top producer of gold actually, but they don't produce enough to even meet the demand of their country. So that should tell you something right there. So what are you guys' thoughts on this, guys? I personally think this is definitely an interesting discovery. It's definitely going to affect one way or another. Us people that like to stack, we're definitely happy because we don't want this for it to run out. And I think the time when it does run out, it's going to definitely be very interesting because us, the ones that own it, we're definitely going to be having something very precious, other than it being called precious and being awesome and rare, in our hands. Because if it's not available, that demand, it's going to be very interesting what's going to come up in the future, guys. But I think that's great news for El Salvador, for them to have found all this buried gold underground. So we'll just see what the current president could do. And that will be the video for today, guys. Please leave in the comments what are your thoughts, and are you still stacking? And hopefully you're finding those good deals. Well, you guys take care. Happy stacking.